Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Del Prince with Mississippi State University Extension Service. We're looking at floral design mechanics that would be appropriate for long linear baptistry designs or tables for special events. I have two ideas for you today. Both of them are time savers and both of them really make spectacular floral design displays. The first one uses a commercially prepared floral design mechanic in its own base. Basically what we have here is a plastic tray with fresh floral foam overwrapped with a floral film. This film is very soft, and because it's perforated, it will take in water, give water back to the plant material, and the film helps to hold water in place. It comes in a couple of different lengths that would be really nice for an overhang on a baptistry at an altar, or even place on risers for the middle of a table, or even above a table, such as at a reception or a buffet. When we hydrate this mechanic, we have to soak the entire rack of the foam, keeping in mind this is one entire piece. So we used a long basin of water, very similar to rain gutter for this project. What I like to do with it, though, to make it a little bit easier to work with, is I take a sharp knife and just cut a slit into the top of the plastic like this. What this does is it opens up the plastic so that I can make placements a little bit more easier into the top. Now, by having something like this, I can use fresh flowers like tulips or daffodils, or even soft stem flowers like iris. Build this into the design. The design can be nice and tall and linear, if that's appropriate, and I could even make placements that fall below the rim of the mechanic to cascade over the edge. So that's one option that we have as floral designers, and this mechanic is available at wholesale florists throughout the country. The next mechanic that I have, we refer to as a baptistry board, and this idea was given to us by Professor Emeritus Ralph Null. Basically what we use is a 4 or 6 or 10-inch wide board, and it doesn't have to be very thick, but what's nice about this is it is portable. So I'm taking the standard bricks of fresh floral foam and some of my waterproof tape, two mechanics that are readily available in the floral industry, and I'm going to take and tape this into place like this, adding a couple layers to make sure it's nice and secure. Cut the tape and make sure that it's pressed down in place and everything in terms of the tape is nice and dry. Then I have something that I can use for the edge of a baptistry or even a head table. So I'm going to use some viburnum foliage here and give you an idea of how these displays would be made. As I build the design, I'm very careful to make sure that I have plant materials that cascade over the edge of the design, as well as some to provide height. As I move to the edge of the design, some of the placements would work their way, because this is a three-sided design, about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way off to the side. By filling in with lots of foliage, whether it is commercially grown foliage or foliage that you grow yourself in your yard and garden, you can create a tremendous floral arrangement that has lasting quality easily for a day, sometimes longer if it's just made with foliage. So in this segment, you learned some information about how to create floral designs that emphasize the horizontal line with commercially prepared mechanics, as well as those that you can make on your own. The ones that are commercially available save you time, and time is money, but it's also possible, if you have some extra time, to make the basic type.